The Binghamton Devils back home tonight as they welcome in the Hershey Bears. It's the only time that Hershey is coming to Binghamton here this season. The same teams met right before the Christmas break down at Giant Center, and Hershey came away with the win. Last night, the Devils had the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins here in town, trailed 2-0, and able to fight their way back to eventually force overtime.
I thought it was a bit of a slow start for us in the sense I didn't think we were hard enough at the puck. That's a good hockey team that plays tight, plays fast, and they're pretty tenacious at the puck, and that was certainly our message before. I thought it took us a while to get going, and then we didn't manage it. Obviously, the power play had a real tough night and gave up the shorthanded goal, and then kind of a tough goal, bad goal by Eddie, no question. But we battled back. I thought we got better as the game went on, but overall, I thought we didn't take care of the puck as well as we needed to. We were able to get out of trouble a couple times in some situations where we turned it over, but if anything, it just led to lack of possession on our part, and they had the puck a little more. But I thought we did get better in a lot of areas as the game went on, and gave ourselves. And Eddie obviously battled back and had a real solid second and third period to give us an opportunity to be in the game. But when you're playing good teams like this, you got to limit your mistakes, and sometimes taking care of the puck is the most important thing. At the very least, it just, you're not playing in your end as much.
The comeback got started on a pretty wild play at the end of the first period. Blake Pietila was set to take the faceoff with 2.2 seconds to go. He got kicked out of the draw, so Michael Latta had to come in. Clean win right back to Jacob McDonald. He went top shelf to get the Devils on the board with no time left on the clock.
We actually drew it up the other way because Pietila got kicked out of the draw, but Latta's played enough center, and we knew we wanted the lefty one-timers with Quinville and McDonald, the two big shots up top. We were just planning on winning it at a different angle, and the plan was to come back to Quinville and maybe go to McDonald for a quick shot. Obviously, we've seen enough of it that you don't need much if it's a clean win. Latta come in and went direct to McDonald. You couldn't have won the draw any cleaner, and I couldn't even believe there was time left on the clock. I knew it was in, but we watched it in the room. It literally took, I think, 1.7 seconds.
After giving up a goal from right on the goal line to his left, Eddie Lack rebounded big time. A huge second period, had some big saves in the third.
Yeah, I mean, that's a sign of a good goaltender, a veteran goaltender. I mean, they don't focus on what's behind them, and they focus on what's ahead. It's a good lesson for our young goaltenders watching the game. That we could have easily, and there has been points this season where things have gone downhill. We give up, we make a bad mistake and aren't hard enough on the puck on the 2-on-1, and then the goaltender gives up a soft goal, and we could have folded up shop. But like you said, we stayed with it, and I thought our game got better. I thought we had a real good start to the second period. Obviously a huge play at the end of the first to give us some life. But then you saw Eddie, you saw why he's certainly played a lot of games in the NHL. He battled back and made some huge saves to keep us in the game.
The Hershey Bears not having the season that they would have liked so far this year as they sit in the basement of the Atlantic Division, but Coach says still a ton of skill on that team, and the Devils have to be ready.
Well, skilled group. Always have been very offensively through the neutral zone, in the offensive zone. It's five guys. There's no question about it. That's the way Troy Mann coaches. They lack a little bit of depth, maybe struggle defensively more than they have, and have struggled in net as well. That's probably a big reason why their record is. But to be honest with you, probably more scoring depth than we saw last night. Not as structured and good defensively. So, we can't turn the puck over and make some careless plays like we did. This is a team that is going to want to play that trade chances game. We got to be hard on them, physical, be detailed one-on-one, and have good structure away from the puck. And then when we get it, just be responsible with it and really grind them down and force them to defend and play in their own end.
I hope you're ready. The puck drops tonight, 7:05 p.m. Again, if you're a AAA member, you get a special discount. It's one of the few AAA discount nights that the Devils have. Also, it's Super Mario Night. If your name is Mario, or if you know someone whose name is Mario, let them know. They get a free ticket into tonight's game. 7:05 face-off. If you can't make it out to the arena, we'll have the game for you beginning at 6:45 with the M&T Bank Countdown to face-off on the Devils Radio Network. For another edition of Devils Game Day here from Binghamton on Devils Vision, I'm Rob Lapolis.